DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, I hope you're all well. It is Monday. Monday's Tag Day. I'm on the deck with the Christmas lights, as you can see. Let me see, I get them. Yeah, so there's Santa and there's a bit of lights. And there are not that many Christmas lights around here. So in a way, we're almost one of the exceptions. But yeah. So anyway, today is Monday, and Monday will be Tag Day, no exception. And Dave will start. I just finished Jasmine's, and I'm going to go to Dave's last Saturday, Dave Nicholson's last Saturday 7-question tag. Hi there, Dave, and I hope you'll be having a good week this week. Okay, so let's get into it. Question 1. What's a quick decision you once made that changed your life? A quick decision. I don't usually make quick decisions. I try not to. They don't always turn out well. And it wasn't a completely quick decision, but kind of. To stay in Europe. We had gone to Canada. I'd had a few temporary position job offers. And I say temporary, it was like, for example, a 5-year contract. And I was thinking like, well, that's great, but what do I do after the 5 years? Or something like that. And we had come back, and my boss, or the prof over at the university in Geneva, he had a little note to come over and basically said, well, what are you going to do now? And I said, well, I'm not quite certain. And he took a piece of paper and wrote down a bunch of companies where I should apply, so Swiss companies. And he said, now do it. And I kind of looked at him, I said, yeah, I will. So that was a pretty much on-the-spot decision that changed our life. Yeah. And basically, I mean, we're living the life that we have. We have the family that we have, in a way, in large part due to that decision. Yeah. Question 2. What have you lost interest in recently? I've heard a few people actually mention this one, and they've been saying YouTube. Well, I wouldn't quite answer the same, but almost. There are certain things in YouTube that I don't find as interesting as it used to be. But you know something? We've been complaining about that already for years now. It changes. And I'm watching other things. I mean, the number of vloggers that I watch is, almost none now, because nobody's there anymore. But what I've certainly done a lot less since I'm retired is geocaching. And the strange reason of that is that I don't know. I seem to be almost more busy. And when I'd have the time, we end up doing something else. So it's not like I want to, I just don't seem to get to do it. Something like that. So those things, yeah. What else? Well, really, certain things that I used to work about, I would be really into certain things of my job, and I'm retired now. I don't see the reason to follow up on certain things like that. Yeah, okay. Now, question 3. What makes life easier? Technology. And it makes it more difficult. But there's so many things that it makes it easier. Ordering things, looking things up, finding recipes, there's just so many things. Video conferences, or chatting. Let's say chatting instead of conferences. Things like that. That certainly, technology overall makes life easier. Maybe we could even go more basic. If you think about it, energy. electricity. Energy makes life easier. Without any energy, you wouldn't have anything of what we say. And I could go further, but I'm going to stop there. Otherwise, you'll see I'll end up being into theology. So no, let's technology and energy. So electricity. Yeah. Question 4. What was the last thing you furiously argued about with someone? You know what? I don't know. First off, it says furiously argued with someone. I don't know the last time I had a furious argument. Have I ever had a furious argument? I can't answer that one. I'd have to say I don't know or never. Yeah. Question 5. I mean, it's not like I've never argued, but furiously argued? No. Question 5. What job would you never do, no matter how much it paid? Be the leader of a country. And frankly, they don't pay all as much as you think they do those jobs. They do after. I mean, you just have to see how people like Obama have made money, you know, by selling books and conferences and stuff like that. But look at how those people age. No, I would not want to do that. Look at all the responsibilities you'd have. No, that would be one. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that. Question 6. What is the number one solution to healing the world? I think I've answered that one already a while back. Turn your life towards God. Become a Christian. And I'm not gonna go further in that one. But that is what I think. Question 7. What could society do without? You know what? It's almost you're gonna say, is he saying the contrary? I'm almost gonna say religion, but don't get me wrong. I mean hypocritical religion. Religion can drive you crazy if you don't do it right. Put it that way. Now there could be so much that I could say on this one, but you know something, that is one of the things, is that true religion doesn't mean following a set of I was going to say it doesn't mean to follow a set of blind rules. Yeah. And you know me by now, those who are watching, that I am an evangelical Christian. So I think, like I say, society could do without religion, which is bad religion. Yeah. There's a lot of things that society could do without as well. But, you know, I'll shock you a little bit for some of you. Yeah. So question 6 and question 7 kind of are connected. Yeah. Is that it? Yes, it is. That was question 7 and last. So anyway, so in this Advent season, where am I being religious with the lights? Actually, I'm probably being secular, if you want to, you know, get complicated. So have a great week. Thank you, Dave, for these questions. DC signing off. Take care, and see you all soon. Bye-bye.